fantastic place, and I was wondering if you could share with our Romance Room viewers some of the things that makes Casa Laguna a little different, a little better than the other bed and breakfasts. Because you do some things that are a little more unique here.
Well, we are kind of an hybrid between the boutique hotel and the bed and breakfast. Many of our guests, which tend to be younger, or maybe I tend to be older, but this is their first time staying with a bed and breakfast. And certainly, I'm not saying that all bed and breakfasts are like that, but in many people's mind, bed and breakfast, you have to share the table at breakfast. Some people think you might even have to share a bathroom. Here, you certainly have all the intimacy of a small hotel, all the amenities of a small hotel, but each room has a bit of its own character. Each terraces, each areas give you really this privacy. We're very fortunate to have great people working with us, so that we like to welcome you as we would welcome friends. And because we only have 22 rooms and we have so much patios and so much terraces, that we could be full and that you rarely will see other guests. So you really feel like you're just, our goal from the beginning was that to make it like you're just spending the weekend or a few days at a friend or family's beach getaway.
But you do have use of the entire place itself. One of the things that we had kind of wanted to point out was you do have in the afternoon more of a wine and cheese welcome. Tell us about some of the other things you do.
Well, our breakfast. Obviously, we have
Absolutely.
bed, we have breakfast.
Not just an ordinary breakfast, I might add.
Not ordinary beds either, but a lot of people, I think, tend to be sometimes a bit disappointed by the breakfast that comes with the bed and breakfast. In our case, we got a silver medal and a gold medal in the past three years for our breakfast nationwide. It is really a foodie experience. We always offer between 6 and 8 very high-end concoctions from our chef. We are believers in the slow food movement. We have a little garden in the back, and it is really like going to a high-end restaurant for breakfast, and that is all included. And I think that's also what makes us different, is that from the breakfast to the wine and cheese to our collection of almost 500 DVDs to our parking to the welcome baskets in the room, once you look at the price of the room, I think we honestly offer tremendous value, because when you add all these things in any other properties in Laguna, you're almost at the price of one of our simplest rooms.
Right. I think one of the reasons we love it too is the combination of ambiance, the beautiful view out onto the ocean, the ability to feel the privacy in a beautiful mission area like this, but then to have the incredible rooms and the beautiful breakfast in the next morning. It's just a wonderful experience. I guess our last question would be, tell us something that might be kind of unusual, maybe interesting, that has happened here over the last few years that you could recall.
Well, I'll tell you, I was thinking about this a bit earlier, and what's really one of my most beautiful memories of this place is when one day I told you that it was turned into a hotel in the 50s. And I know this because one day we had this sweet couple, old couple, showing up with a postcard from 1952.
Okay.
And they said, we honeymoon here. And
Wow.
This is our, memento. And we came back for our 25th anniversary. And then they showed me they had the black and white pictures from their honeymoon on the steps to the Ocean View building with the property in the background. And they had the same picture 25 years later.
Wow.
And then they were coming back on their 50th anniversary, and we took the same picture, and they wrote us a nice thank you letter because we upgraded them to cottage.
Right.
And that actually is in the entryway with the postcard
Wow.
that they left us. And that same weekend where we had a couple who was celebrating 50 years of romance and love here at Casa Laguna, we had a couple who was proposing in the bell tower.
Very nice.
So, and they were able to meet each other, and they actually decided to have breakfast the next morning
How about
together.
that?
And that to me was really what Casa Laguna
Right.
is about.
Right.
This romance and these memories are made here.
Right. Well, I can see your passion for it, and I can really see why we picked this as one of the great bed and breakfasts to highlight for Romance Room. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you.